Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're gonna look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version. As you can see, not that many items this week, only 10, so the video will be a little bit shorter as normal. So the first one is the Curtis C-46 Commando. This one has been released as the local legend. Actually, the Boeing was planned to be released, and actually this one should have been released earlier, but the Boeing has been delayed, and this one has now been made available. I would say as interim solution. This aircraft was used during the World War, right? 1940, 1945, and it was a commando aircraft, but it could also carry troops or was used for medical evacuation as well. It could be used for glider towing. So if we look at the aircraft, right, it looks really impressive. You can also see that there's some additional, I would say components added, like people climbing in the aircraft. But also, if you look inside the aircraft, there's a lot of detail, right? Including, I would say, the ability to add cargo to it, like jeeps or other boxes. And also, when you look outside, you can see that it has multiple liveries and a lot of detail, as you can see. The cool thing is that you can open the door, right? So you can, I would say, you can actually put the cargo out or put it in. So a nice one. And the good thing is that if you've got, let's say, the more expensive versions of Flight Simulator, you will get a discount and it's available for only 10 euros. Then the next one is from 4Simmers. It's the enhanced taxiway signs, where they updated the signs on all the airports. And it will override all the, let's say, default signs, including the third-party developer airports, to use this one. So what has been updated? Well, a new model, truly and completely new, enhanced performance with modular components, and improved level of details, optimized for better readability, realistic textures, and accurate and precise ICAO font rendering, as well as the breathtaking, immersive colors and dynamic lighting effects. And this is what you get if you buy this package. One of the things which I observed is, while looking at the screenshots, it looks like that the wear is not really added, right? You can see some wear here, but I would have expected a little bit more, right? It looks a little bit too clean to me. Now the next one is the second aircraft. It's the DA42 series. That one is being released by Kaus, so they developed this aircraft, which is a nice aircraft, which is a twin-engine, 4-seat multi-role airplane, right? Which can be used for multiple items. And if you look at the, range, it can still fly pretty far, right? 1,266 miles, 17,500 is the surface ceiling, and the climb rate is 11,014 feet per minute. And here are some screenshots of the aircraft, right? A lot of detail, including the reflection, is there. And if you look at this, it looks pretty impressive. Also, in the upcoming pictures, you will see the inside, right, where they added some, instruments to the aircraft. And also that looks pretty good. And I would say price-wise, it's not too expensive, right? So a lot of detail, including the seats also being updated or modeled, I should say. Including warning signs. So pretty cool. Then the next one is the EGC2 9035 Connington Airfield, developed by Red Wing. They're known for their packages where they bring back the airport in old stage. In this case, it's the Royal Airship Works. That one was closed at 9030 due to the crash of the R101, which was a project which was developed between October 1924 and March 1926. And this is what you will get, right? Not too many pictures. But if you love flying in the past, then this could be something which you could consider to buy. Then the next one is the EGM1 9035 Limpana Airfield, also created by Red Wing. It's also in the UK. So they also brought back this scenario back to the old style. And if we look at this, then you can see what you get. Again, not too many screenshots, but you can see everything is legacy, including, I would say, the people around the airport. Then Back to the modern world, it's Lelystad Airport, Echo Hotel Lima Echo by Papa Hotel. They released this package to the marketplace. I think it was already available outside of the marketplace for a while. This is a pretty nice airport, which is the largest general aviation airport in the Netherlands and the busiest in terms of flight movements after Schiphol Amsterdam Airport. It's also pretty popular with flight clubs and flight schools, and it serves as the major training center for both fixed-wing and rotary aircrafts. In this case, also it was hosting the FS weekend, right, which you might have visited. So what has been added? Well, a lot, right? So multi interiors. That's initially they thought okay that they would expand the Lelystad Airport, but currently there's, I would say, no active or not a lot of air commercial flying departing from this airport yet. However, the new terminal building has been modeled to its current state, and then there's some custom static aircraft which have been included. And what have been other things which they have added: high quality and extra rendering, a high resolution and detailed aprons and ground markings, detailed modeling, including the interior of the new terminal, which is not yet in use, as well as the physically based rendering textures. 30 centimeter per pixel ortho imagery, custom taxiway runway approach lightnings, and static aircrafts at the outdoors display of the aviation museum, and many static aircraft of real-world registrations based on the airport, right? Custom car pack, custom 3D animated objects. So that's really cool. So what's planned? 3D animated people, open hangars, as well as the option of switching between current and future of the airport, with a terminal on the north side of the airport in use, and much more. And this is how it looks like. As you can see, it looks pretty impressive, really detailed, as you can see. Also some static aircrafts, right? What they mentioned, because there's also, let's say, a museum pretty close to it. And this is what you will get. So a pretty nice one. Then if we scroll down, we will find the Inibuild A320 special liveries by Perfect Flight. In this case, it's for the A320 V2 10 liveries, which includes this list, right? Eurowings, Vueling, EasyJet, British Airways, but then special ones, for example, Eurovision or the Purple Pony or the 65 years for Air Canada. And if you look at the screenshots, then you will see what you get, right? So a lot of nice things have been added. And you can now apply it to the A320 V2 from Inibuilds, which you can download because it's available for free if you own Flight Simulator, and it's part of Sim update number 15. Then the next one is the Queen Tamar Airport Uniform Golf Mike Sierra, created by Sky Simulations. It's in Georgia, and it's been called out by the BBC of one of the most beautiful airports. And if we scroll down and look at the images later on, you will see why. So what did they do? The full UHD ground 3D and model with concrete volume, animated humans, flags and birds, custom ground texturing, and grass in the airport area, as well as a full terminal interior, ground services, and traffic routes. And this is what you will get, right? So here you can see some animals flying, some birds, and this is what you get, right? So snow, but also it's in a summer period, which we will see now, right? That looks pretty cool. Also, the runway usage also looks pretty cool, right? So a lot of detail on this airport. And if we look at the price, right, it's not that expensive. It's 10 euros. So it's pretty cool. Also some static cars, as you can see on the parking spot. Then the next one is Kempagore International Airport, Victor Oscar Bravo Lima. It's the airport which is close to the tech city Bangalore, which you might know. It has, I would say, it's pretty close to the forest environment, and the scenery features the luxury interior and exterior of Terminal 1 and 2, the cargo buildings, the Indigo hangar, the trees and plants inside the buildings. And if you apply that, you will get this. Oh, I should scroll a little bit slower because the images are a little bit small from what they have provided. But as you can see, a lot of details, including the interior of Terminal 1 and Terminal number 2. So pretty nice. Then, last but not least, it's city update number 9, Northeastern United States, which focuses on Washington, D.C. region, Buffalo, New York State, the Allentown, Pennsylvania area, and the east end of New York's Long Island. What has been updated? Well, the aerial imagery, the new digital elevation models, as well as the triangulated irregular network surface texturing, also known as the TIN. And it should result in, I would say, much better quality. If we look at it, right, we can see it over here. Keep in mind that besides this update, you also need to update the world updates, because the world updates are also adding a lot of detail to that. So don't forget to do that. And if you did fly on the 4th of July, which already has happened, then you could see fireworks. And with that, we're at the end of this video, where we looked at the 10 new items which have been added to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 this week. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.